ফোনে কারণ হওয়ার জন্য ওইখানে মনে হয় ব্রিফ করে, বুঝছো? এই দেখো ভিডিও করতেছো তো, এদিকে কি করো, এদিকে মারো।
അവിടെ പോയി ഇറങ്ങല്ലേ, പക്ഷെ അവിടെ നിന്ന് അവിടെ തിരിച്ചിങ്ങനെ പോവാം.
ভিতরে হেলমেট পরে যাবে।
Okay, everyone, please receive your helmets because our museum is under construction. Okay, so let's just wait for the others and we will go all together inside the museum. Okay, let's move on this way. Okay, let's just do this for everyone. Okay, this way for English guided tour, this way everyone. Okay, let's move on this way. Please give way to the elephants. Please give way to the elephants, everyone. Please be careful.
Wow, এগুলো ধাতু আছে, আমি প্রথম ধাতু দেখলাম।
Okay, let's proceed this way, everyone. Everyone, please give way to the elephants. Please be careful. Let's proceed over here. Okay, please take a seat first while waiting for the others. Please take a seat first, everyone.
Take a seat.
Everyone is waiting for the guidance tour. Please join us here first. Okay, so hello everyone. So welcome to the Sanctuary of Truth Museum. So my name is Kim and I will be your English tour guide for today. So usually our tour is about 45 minutes to an hour, but since we got the last tour, the 5 p.m. tour, I will just give you a quick one. But still, I will give you the full information that you need. But we need to be quicker, so you can still have your free time to take photos after the tour, because our museum is open until 6 p.m. only. Okay, so now let's proceed in the workshop first. Okay, let's proceed this way, everyone. Okay, let's proceed inside, everyone. So this is our clothing department area. So here you can see how the museum was created piece by piece. So in terms of the design, we already have the original plan from the owner himself, Kunlet Driapan. Okay, let's move on this way. Dalawa lang ata nakakaintin. Dalawa lang. So by the way, everyone, this museum, they started building it in 1981. So this is 42 years old. Okay, please come into the front, everyone. Okay, please come into the front. So this is the original original model of the museum, which is made of entirely wood. So it has a scale of 1 to 10. 1 centimeter here and 10 centimeter there, which means the museum is 10 times bigger than this model. So what we need to do here is we demonstrate here first all the artwork before we conduct the real work. So our museum is unique and different from other places because we did not use any concrete nails. However, later on inside, you will see some part that there are still some nails, but that part is not yet done. They only use the nails to fix the wood together. But once they can hold on its own, they will remove the nails and replace it with a wooden pin and wooden wedge. So our museum has over 170 poles and columns supporting its weight. So we actually use 2 to 3 pieces of wood like this and put the glue to hold them stronger. And at the top is the carrying pole, so this one won't be moved. In our balcony and columns, we use this kind of wood and joint technique. And as you can see, it has no nails. And this is how we interlock them together. In our walls, we use the butterfly joint to attach 2 pieces of wood and put the glue to hold them stronger. But this one is only for this single. If they want to add more, they will use the long dovetail. And what they do is they just keep adding more and more, and at the back is the decoration and the carving of it. So this knowledge came from the ancient Thai workers called Pattaya, which is passed on from generations to generations. So later on after the tour, you can come back here, you can touch them so you know how they function. Okay, but for now, let's proceed in our tour this way. After the tour, you can always come back here to take photos. Okay, let's proceed this way. Alright, so as you can see, our museum has different colors. So the fresh brown color is the new artwork. The old color is the old artwork. And it has the effect from the rain, sun, and sea salt because we're very close to the sea. The green part, it is due to the chemical that we use to control termites and insects. So the structure of the museum was designed as Chatura Mo, 4 holes built by 4 directions. It is inspired by an ancient royal palace called Pratinang Songphet Mahaprasad. That's why if you look at it, it looks like a palace. But everyone, I want to remind you that this is not a temple. I repeat, this is not a temple. This is a museum. All the artworks here are inspired by many traditional cultures, such as Indian, Thai, Chinese, Cambodian, and so on. Okay, let's move on this way. Okay, so this part is our exit point. So this is where our tour will end later on. So everyone still okay? I also you too. Okay, so by the way, this part, or I think you can come closer so you can see it clearly, it's okay. So the gap between each base are all decorated as the Thai traditional cultures. Because the owner wants to show to people that in the old days, Thai people create cultures to connect the people to society. So in this part, this is all Thai folkplays. In the past, they use what they have in the nature to create games. Like here, they use banana tree to create decor. Here, they use coconut shell to create a game. And this one is cockfighting. Well, from here up to there, it all refers to the rice farmers. Because in the old days, most of Thai people are rice farmers. From planting the rice, harvesting it, and praying for the rain. Okay, let's move on this way.
Money Heist starting মনে পড়ে
এখানে স্টোরিগুলো দেওয়া দেখো যেখানে কৃষকরা চাষ করতেছে প্রেয়ার ওইগুলোই হচ্ছে ডিসক্রাইব করতে
So they also have what they, this is what they call cat's parade because they believe that cats has a magic power related to it. Okay, so by the way, this part, this is decorated as the Ramayana epic story, which is in every society, we always have the good and the bad. So here the monkey represents Varana, which is the good one, and the giant represents Asura, which is the bad one. Okay, let's move on this way.
রামায়ণের কাহিনী
সেই করছে জিনিস
হ্যাঁ
খুব ভালো লাগে ওই যে উপরে হনুমান
Okay. Okay, so by the way, this is the Singhabanchon balcony. So it is inspired by a royal balcony. It is used to grant a public audience in a special occasion. And as you can see, it is decorated with Buranakata jar, which inside has the branches of flowers and leaves. And that represents wealth, happiness, peace, beauty, and creativity. Okay, let's proceed this way.
আরো সুন্দর এটা আমরা কনস্ট্রাক্ট
Okay, we're hiding from the sun. Okay, so everyone, before we proceed, I want to show you first this one. So this is the only mechanical that we use in the museum. It is only used to lift physical handicapped people, pregnant women, or some others who cannot go up on the stairway. So moving on over there at the top, as you can see, that is the four faces of Brahma, which represents the four golden states of mind. And that is the loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. Below the four faces of Brahma is the Indra riding Erawan, which is the three-headed elephants. And that represents the three characteristics of good leadership. And that is to avoid thinking, saying, and doing negative things to the other people. Okay, now we're about to go up on the museum.
যদি অনুষ্ঠানে আসতাম কি বলতো কিছু তো না
ওদের মনে করে একটা ব্যবস্থা আছে
Okay, let's proceed this to everyone. Alright, please go inside, everyone. Okay, go inside. Please go inside. Please go inside. Please go inside, everyone. Please go inside.
হ্যাঁ এমনি দাঁড়াও ফিরো তো অন্ধকার
Okay. So everyone is okay? Still good? Okay. So we have 7 through the 5 and this one is the first one. So who are we? Where we came from? The first root of life represents human equality. That no matter how rich you are, where you came from, what religion you believe in, we're all the same. And we're all compounded with four elements. And that is the element of earth, water, fire, and the wind. So we're all deserving of the same respect and treatment. So the first one is the element of earth, which is the most solid comparing to other elements. So below you will see forests and animals. In our body, it could be our bone, skin, teeth, and organs. The next one is the element of water. So below you will see some waves. In our body, it could be our blood, plasma, sweat, tears, or any other liquids that we have in our body. The next one is the element of fire. So below you will see the dragon breathing of fire. In our body, it could be our body temperature and energy. Lastly, the element of wind. So here you can see the moving of the clouds and the trees. In our body, it is our oxygen. So these are the four basic elements that made us all humans equal. Okay, so everyone still with me? Okay, so now let's move on to the second set of life. Don't worry, after the tour you can always come back here to take photos again. Okay, let's move on this way. Still okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Last man standing.
That's understanding. Okay, so this is the second root of life. So how do we survive? Our life cycle starts from the day that we were born up to the day of our death. And from that day on, we always rely on nature. Of course, without nature, we cannot survive. If you look around in this hall, you will see a lot of lady and men sculpture. Just like this one over here. So the lady and men sculpture symbolizes our parents who gives us life, took care of us, and taught us how to become a good person. And that's the beginning of human life. If you look at the center, it represents the whole universe. And the structure over here, on the one, it symbolizes the Mother Earth, which provides us the food, accommodation, or shelter that we need. And behind is the God of Sun figure. The sun that gives us day and light, and the moon that gives us low and high tide or the level of the sea. So all of these sculptures behind symbolizes the days of the week. So sun is Sunday, moon is Monday, Mars is Tuesday, Mercury is Wednesday, Jupiter is Thursday, Venus is Friday, and Saturn is Saturday. So they believe that the day you were born indicates your unique personality. So later on after the tour, you can come back here and you can check the calendar. Okay. But for now, let's move on to the first bit of time, which is at the center.
আসতেছে যাও হ্যাঁ ওটা আমি সবগুলোই শুনতেছি আপনার কথা শুনতে গেলে তোমার এক জায়গায় স্লিপ আমি আমার মতো ছবি তুলি
Alright, so this is the third root of life. So it depicts the concept we are born to die, and no one of us could escape death. Not even the Buddha himself could not escape to the death. but what he left into this world is his philosophy of life to follow. So if you look inside the throne, you will see that it has no decoration, while the outside is fully decorated. So do you have any idea why it has no decoration inside? Any idea? None. Well, it simply reflects the emptiness of our lives. We came here with nothing, and when we die, we take nothing with us as well, just like the Buddha. However, what we could only left into this world is we either create goodness or badness. So now we want to show you some examples of people who left good things into this world. So let's move on to the portrait of life. So by the way, you can come up here later if you want, but please remove your footwear to show respect. Okay, let's proceed this way. Everyone still good? No? Everyone still okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry, a few more minutes and we will be done already. Okay, so again, this is the portrait of life that will show us the great example of people who left good things into this world. So let's start over here. So this is Avaloki Desbara. This is Deva over here, everyone. And this is Manjushri. So they are the people who want to remind us to overcome all the negative emotions and feelings, like hatred, greediness, and anger. The next one over here, this is Lao Tzu. He is an ancient Chinese philosopher and the founder of Taoism, or also known as Yin Yang. So he symbolizes nature balance. He believes that if we can maintain to balance our nature and our living, we will receive happiness. The next one over here, any one of you know him or recognize him? Anyone? Do you know him? So this is Confucius. He is an ancient Chinese philosopher and politician. So he symbolizes loving others, respect for elders, humanity, and self-discipline. His picture here symbolizes one of his golden rules, and that is what you're gonna teach for yourself and then do it to others. The next one, this is Guanyin. So she symbolizes love, kindness, sympathy, and mercy. Lastly, this is Rakshan Wahad, which symbolizes the 8 immortals who cross the sea using their own talents. And that represents that people use their own unique talents to achieve a success. Everyone still with me? Okay, so now let's move on to one more person who also loves good things into this world. Okay, let me show you this way. Alright, so everyone.
গরমে যাতে কষ্ট না হয় এই বড় ফ্যান না না বিভিন্ন জায়গায় যাবে যেখানে দেখাইছে ওই জায়গায় মনে ফ্যান
Sorry. So any one of you know him or recognize him? Anyone? Any one of you know him? So this is the former king of Thailand, the previous one. His Majesty King Pumipon Nadulyade the Great, or King Ramanai. So he sacrificed all his life to improve the quality of life of Thai people. To improve the living and condition of his people, he initiates thousands of development projects. He also gave directions to inspire and maintain happiness, such as education, transportation, development, and communication, and public health. Lastly, he supports all the religions for over 70 years until now. So those people there in King Ramanai are the great example of people who left good things into this world. And their life purpose is to do goodness. So every one of us here has different life purpose, and no one can tell you what's yours. However, we hope that the secret of life will help you to determine and define what is your life purpose somehow. So let's start over here. So any one of you have an idea, what is this man doing? Any one of you can guess what he is doing? Any other question? Any other answer?
He's vomiting.
Vomiting. So why do you think he's vomiting? Any one of you here vomit last night? Anyone? It's actually too much alcohol. So this one, avoiding a society that is full of drugs and violence. So up there you can see a mother and a child running away from the society that is full of drug addicts and drunk people. So you know, if you will keep this kind of society around you, there's a big chance that you will also practice this kind of habits. But don't get me wrong, it's okay to drink as long as you know your limitations. Okay, moving on to one more example over here. This is everyone. Okay, so the next one, initiating to do things without procrastination. Just like this man here, seems to be lazy, doing nothing, while the people around him are busy and productive. You know, if we want to do something, we must do it now. We should not wait until tomorrow because tomorrow is never promised. Everyone still good?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't worry, a few more minutes and I can release you already. But for now, let's move on to the sixth secret of life that will show us two opposite sides of this society, the good and the bad. Okay, let's move on this way. Okay, so the outer column will show us the bad society, and the inner column will show us the good society. So let's start over here. This is a society lack of appreciation. So here you can see people hurting their helpers instead of helping them back when they need. And up there, a man who takes a lot from the nature without giving back. While on the other side is a society full of gratitude. So here you can see people thankful for their helpers, and the way to repay them back is doing a massage. And up there, those people who's taking care of the nature and the animals. And the last example over here, this is a society full of dissonance. So here you can see people having conflict and expressing their unfriendly faces with each other. While on the other side is a society full of harmony. So here you can see people helping each other to build a bridge. And up there, those people who's preparing food for each other. So now that we have seen the two opposite sides of the society, can I ask you a question first? Where society do you want to live in? In a good or in a bad society? Good. Well, I bet most of us or all of us here, of course, we want to live in a good society, right? But one more question is, do you think it is still possible nowadays? No? How about the others? Yes.
Possible if you want.
Every one of us here has different opinion, but me myself, I also believe that it's still possible. But the fact is we cannot change the world. But what can we change? Ourselves. It started first with ourselves, and let us be a good example to those people around us. In that way, maybe we can still achieve this kind of society. Okay, so now finally, let me take you to the last part, which is the seventh secret of life. Okay, let's move on this way.